I'm continuing work on my old Audi A6. While driving, I started hearing a loud knocking sound coming from the rear. At first, I figured it was probably the rear shocks wearing out. I had replaced them about a year ago, but it turned out the shocks weren't the issue. It was the exhaust system. Take a listen to this knocking sound. I started looking for the cause and found that one of the exhaust hangers had broken off, and the exhaust was hitting the plastic part of the bumper whenever I hit a bump. If you look closely at the exhaust, you'll see the very last bracket on one side has completely torn away from the body, which means the exhaust is now only hanging on one mount. Because of that, the bumper shifted slightly to the left, and the muffler is swinging around. Now I'm going to try and weld it back. Hopefully, it's not completely rusted through. So here's the situation. I managed to weld the bracket back in place, sort of, but it's really rusted after all these years. I don't think this weld will last more than a few days, but it should hold long enough to keep the car drivable. I looked online and found a replacement bracket. While I was at it, I also checked why the rear muffler started hanging loose in the first place. Turns out, one of the rubber exhaust mounts had completely rotted away and snapped off. That put all the weight on the last bracket, and over time, it rusted out and started pulling away from the body. I decided it would be better to fix the issue without welding. So I found this replacement bracket. It's made by a company called FA1. The bracket comes with a new rubber hanger as well. It looks like it's made of aluminum or maybe some other alloy. The design is slightly different, a bit flatter and not cup-shaped, but the mounting points fit perfectly. From the same company, I also bought this replacement exhaust hanger that had broken. I'll include the part numbers in the video description. Now I'm removing the old brackets. The only thing I'm keeping are the original rubber hangers because I think they're actually better quality than the aftermarket ones. Considering the car is almost 30 years old, I'm honestly surprised how easily the bolts come off. Look, I just used a 13mm socket and everything unscrewed without a problem. I already removed the small bracket. It also uses 13mm bolts and came off easily. I removed the old hanger. Here's what's left of it. The rubber part is still soft and in good shape, so I'll reuse it on the new bracket. Same goes for the rubber from the other hanger. I'll transfer that to the new one too. The brackets are now replaced, and as you can see, everything fits just right. The only thing I had to do was slightly widen the holes on the rear hanger. The bolts wouldn't go through. The metal is soft enough, so drilling was easy. I kept the original rubber hangers, so I think everything should hold up well. See you in the next video.